Hi, welcome to another Axis and Allies video. So, bit of a different one this. There's going to be no gameplay in this video. I just thought I'd share some thoughts I've had about the game and just 6 features I would like them to see implement into the game in the future. Now, some of these are going to be more realistic than others. I realise, particularly that the last, I think number 5 I've put on this, is going to be fairly unrealistic. But it's something I'd like to see. It'd be quite cool. So yeah, if you want to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, give us some thoughts down below in the comments as well, things you'd like to see in the game. I think a nice thing about this particular game is that the devs seem to be quite active. There's constant updates. They're also clearly listening to the community as well. For example, I don't know if as many of you remember the big arrow movement issue. they updated the arrow movements. You know, when you move a troop somewhere, you can see the movement arrow, and they did one particular update with the updates so the arrows were absolutely huge. They were the size of France, just moving one infantry somewhere. But they heard the feedback and they fixed it very quickly. So it's nice to know that the devs are at least listening to the community. You know, so I think we've got a good team developing the game, which is good to know. So, but yeah, this is just my thoughts really on 6 things I'd like to see in the future. So first of all, in-game chat I think would be a fairly basic one. It's something that, you know, most games do have. I think it would be nice in Axis and Allies because I would imagine the community, generally speaking, would be more mature, you know, and fairly friendly. It's something I miss in this kind of online game because it's nice to be able to just chat with your opponent a bit, you know, a bit of banter. Even just to say, you know, good luck, have fun at the start and GG at the end, you know, something basic. But like it'd be nice to have that option. I can imagine there being like a separate tab up here, maybe like just a 5th tab here with like a radio on it or something like that, and have it, you know, it would give you notifications the same way this bell does. You could see that there've been chat. I guess one problem with this potentially is you're opening the floodgates for some toxic behaviour, I guess. But a quick fix would be just make the in-game chat optional. If you don't want to chat with people, fine, turn it off, no problem. If you want to chat, leave it on. I think that would just be a nice addition. As well for me as well, because I want to keep learning and keep improving at the game. So being able to talk to people online and discussing strategies and what they've done in a particular move, I think would be really valuable to everyone involved. Number 2, replays. Now, if we look at, go to my profile here. At the moment, the only sort of record you've got of your games is this game history, and if you can click on each one, you can obviously expand it, and you can see a very sort of basic summary of the game you just played. What I would love to see would be a more expansive one. So imagine you go into profile, you can see the game history here, and there'd be an option here to go into the game, so you could jump back into the game as it was, and then imagine being able to cycle through, you know, round 1, round 2, click on the different powers, and have the board change to whatever, you know, you were clicking on. So you could have a look at it as it was in round 2 on Russia's turn. You could see how the board was. You could, you know, go back through this and have a look at it. I think just in terms of replaying your games, and I think that's the best way to learn, is to have a look at, you know, review the tapes, just, you know, see what went well for you, what went badly. Some good moves from the enemy maybe. You could just check strategies, and it'd be a really fantastic way, I think, just to improve your own game, just to be able to look back and actually, you know, study the game tape, as it were. Because now, basically, if you win the game or lose it, the game will be gone forever. You can't jump back into the screen. There's no option to actually get back into the game once it's over. And I think that would be quite a nice feature, just purely for you know, students of the game trying to get better. That could be really useful. Okay, number 3. I would love to see some kind of tournament system on this game. It's sort of a tie, I suppose, as well with the in-game chat. I think it'd be nice to connect the people playing the game a little bit more, with an option to, you know, the in-game chat. I think would be nice just to be able to talk to to fellow players. I think a tournament system, possibly hosted by the devs, you know, once a month maybe, if there was like a tournament for maybe like each you know, each tier of the rankings. If there's a bronze tournament, a silver tournament, gold and platinum once a month, everyone could join, and maybe if you won or you came top 3, top 5. You could have a little title next to your name in game so people could see. You know, I think that'd be quite a nice way to sort of bring the community together. I think also, you know, getting to know familiar players. Imagine you come across the same people in the tournaments, and you know, being able to chat maybe in like in a main lobby inside the, you know, here there's a bit like a tournament tab where you could jump into like a main lobby and you could chat with people as the games are happening and things like that. I think that'd be a really nice feature. You know, something to play for every month. That'd be really cool. Okay, number 4. Yeah, this is not something I think would be totally necessary. By the way, this is the new update as well. You can see this has changed recently, which I like actually. It's cool. It's very clean, concise. I like it a lot. But what I'd love to see is a bit more of an expansion of the custom games. There are lots of variants for Axis and Allies. It's not just 1942. There are I think there's 1940. Is there 1939? There's a lot of different variants. I think with 1942 as well, you can get the zombie variant, which I've seen on Amazon, the actual board game. But I would love to see like an expansion of the starting conditions. You could see maybe, you know, you could have all those kind of ones. Obviously it's called 1942, so I don't think they could do the 1939 variant or whatever, but just different variants to be able to create your own custom games and have a few more options, because at the moment obviously it's very limited. You've got the Larry Harris variant, and then you've got the classic 1942 second edition. But just a few more options I think would be great. Number 5, this one is more unrealistic, definitely. It's more just something I think would be quite fun to have in the game. It would be a scenario editor. A scenario editor I think would be just super fun for the game. I doubt they'd ever do this. I'd be extremely surprised if they put a scenario into this game, because it just wouldn't make much sense. But from a fun perspective, it would be great. Because I can imagine just hopping into you create your own game. It would have a blank start, so imagine having everything completely blank, having the ability to just pick your units. It'd be very. I think of it working as the Age of Empires 2 one does, very similar. So you could pick your own units, place them wherever you wanted. You could do them in massive sort of increments as well. You could put like 500 down in one place, and you could set up these crazy custom scenarios where you have like 1,000 troops defending Russia and, you know, like 200 tanks attacking, and you could just play that out, just that one scenario. I think that'd be just so much fun. Also, I can imagine just creating your own board as well, just mixing it up. So you could put troops where you wanted. You could set up a fairly realistic or similar game to this, but just adjust a few things, and you could, you know, save it as your own sort of custom start, and then host a game with some, you know, get some people online to join, and get your mates joining. That'd be so much fun. It'd be great. I think purely just for me, just a bit of fun as well. Just setting up some crazy battles, like, you know, 1,000 aerial, you know, aircraft fighting in the sea or something like that. Would be just a lot of fun. Again, I don't think this would really work. They would never include this. I can't imagine they'd ever do that. But just imagination. If they did, it'd be a lot of fun. That's all I'm saying. And finally, I can't really call this a feature because it's not a feature. It's a whole separate thing. But just for sake of ease, in this video, a mobile version. I would love them to do a mobile version of this game. I think because of the way the game plays, it's literally just a mouse, isn't it, really, on PC? You're clicking one button, pretty much it does all you need to do. 2 buttons, maybe. But it would really transfer well, I think, to mobile games. Because the touchscreen for this would be absolutely perfect. It's a game made for touchscreens, really. It would work so well. And plus it'd be in a way for me to play the game when I'm at work, which would be a bonus for me. Which I often want to do. If there's a quiet, you know, day at work, I really want to just jump on Axis. And also I think it would be nice as well. There's a I don't know if any of you have played on chess.com, but they have a mobile app, and you also create an account online if you play on the PC, and it's all linked as one account, so you can make a move on your PC. And then you could just, you know, go out somewhere, whatever, load up the app on your phone, and you could carry on the same game on your phone, which I think would be really nice for this game. Obviously, you could start a game at home, and if you're away somewhere, or, you know, you've gone out for the day or at work or whatever, you could load up your phone and get the app up, and you can just carry on your own game. obviously get notifications on your phone. It'd be perfect. It works so well. I think that's quite a realistic thing I can imagine. On a tablet as well would be great. Imagine like a nice big screen for this kind of stuff away from home, or just chilling in bed or whatever. Play some Axis, it'd be great. I think that's probably quite a realistic thing. I'm fairly sure as well they actually didn't they have a survey recently on the actual game. I think there was an option to do a survey about that, so it may actually be in the works. I would love to hope it is. I really hope they do make that. That'd be great. But yeah, a mobile version. I think it'd be important. I think for me for the accounts to be linked though. I wouldn't want to be playing a separate account on the mobile version instead of having the PC and mobile app linked. I think that would be the better way to go. So I wouldn't want to be working on 2 accounts. I'm grinding now on the PC one to try and get to top 10 in platinum for both Axis and Ally, so I wouldn't have to restart that on the mobile app. But yeah, just something for the future. Would love to see it. Yeah, just a quick video of this. Hope you enjoyed. As I said, let me know in the comments below if you like the ideas, and if you thought of anything yourself, let us know. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.